Hello, all my dear Cancerian friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I have your forecast or astrological forecast for the month of July. And oh, it's beautiful, just beautiful. First of all, happy birthday. Um, let's look at Jupiter. Jupiter is the greater benefic. It brings joy. It brings extravagant expansion. Well, not necessarily extravagant, but it tends to go overboard just a little bit. The mantra for Jupiter, I always say, is if one is good, two is better. Jupiter is God's law. Jupiter blesses you wherever it lands in your chart. It's in your 11th house of friends, group activities, and your own hopes and wishes. Go for it. Go for it. Spend time with friends. You all will have a wonderful time. Now, the sun, the giver of life, the yellow planet here, is the center of our universe. It's in your first house. And what that says is, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. You know what, Cancerians? Do it. Do it because you want. Do what you want, when you want, how you want, because you want. You've got cosmically the green light. And I'm going to need my glasses now. Okay. Oh, much better. Okay. It's in your first house until the 22nd, when it moves into your second house of money. I don't have to say another word, right? I mean, it's wonderful. Your values will change, they will expand. And of course, the sun, the giver of life, is going to give you whatever that house promises. I do not know if you're going to win the jackpot, if you're going to win the lottery, but for goodness sake, focus on your money. Just look at it, talk about it, think about how you want to create it, and let it manifest. It's beautiful. Now, Mercury, the blue planet, is what we think about and talk about. It's not a doing planet, it's a thinking planet. It's in your first house. So you're thinking about yourself. Cool. Once a year, you get to do that. I'm kind of teasing, and yet I'm not. It is your turn now. And so you're thinking about yourself, change your appearance, your presentation, do your thing your way. Because on the 11th, it moves into your second house of money, and you're thinking about money. And whatever you think about, you put your attention on. And whatever you put your attention on grows. And Mercury in the second house may give you new ways of creating money. I love that. Venus is the pink planet. It is the lesser benefic. That always just cracks me up. Less good. Please. It's love. It's money. It's art. It's beauty. And so, like Jupiter, which blesses you wherever it is, Venus brings love to wherever it is. It's in your second house all month. Venus rules your second house in the natural zodiac. So get ready for some more gifts, some money. Now, I have to alert you, Venus is going to go retrograde on the 22nd. When Venus goes retrograde, it acts just like a Mercury retrograde. Everything's crazy. Everything's out of sync, out of whack. And so you might say, well, is that going to affect my money? Not necessarily, just the money. You do not want to start a new project while Venus or Mercury are retrograde. Mercury is going to go retrograde next month in August. So we've got a lot to talk to, because both Venus and Mercury will be retrograde at the same time. So it's that tag team that we've come to know but not love. Okay. So Venus in the second house says, yes, the money picture may be confused, but if you're tying up the loose ends of unfinished money projects and it just needs a signature or something like that, go for it. Tie up loose ends. Now, Mercury is going to move into the third house, which it normally rules in the natural zodiac. So there's lots of ideas, lots of talking, particularly with siblings. Short trips, absolutely. Up to the mall, yes. Not Paris, okay? Close by. So there's Venus all month with pending gifts, pending money. But the sun is there. That's the giver of life. So expect money and income increase, perhaps. And know that after Venus goes direct, it will pick up. Now, that's not going to be this month. It goes retrograde this month. So we'll talk in August. Mars, the red planet, is what you fight with and fight for. It's what comes first to you. It has been sitting in that second house, and so you have been focused on money. I think this is terrific. It will stay in your second house until the 10th, when it moves into your third house. And then the way you speak is going to be from the hip. You're going to shoot from the hip, because Mars does not mess around. Mars says, I want it now. If it's in the area of communication, you're going to spit out what's on your mind. So you might alert people and tell them you're going to tell them the truth. You're going to tell them how you really feel. Okay. And it is what it is, because you've got terrific ideas. Start writing that great novel. Write any book. Do a podcast. See what I'm saying? Express your ideas. Okay. On the 3rd, we have a full moon. And on the full moon, things come to a head. My neighbors already started shooting off fireworks last night. Today is July 1. And I'm thinking, the 4th is a few days off. What are you going to do on the 4th if you're doing all these fireworks now? Anyhow, it is Firework City on the 4th, naturally. So, with the full moon in the 7th house of other people, this will offset and balance your first house that says, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. And you're going to put yourself in the place of the other person. Maybe meet somebody special. If there is somebody special in your life already, you will focus on them. This full moon is in 11 degrees of Capricorn. Find that in your birth chart and you'll have the entire picture. 2 weeks after the full moon, we have a new moon. But the 2 days before the new moon, we are in the dark of the moon and nothing's happening. So the new moon is July 17th. It's in, it's in 25 Cancer. My handwriting is a holdover from some other lifetime. I can't read it. Nobody can read it. 25 Cancer. Find that in your birth chart, because this new moon says, now look, you got the sun in your first house. You got Mercury in your first house. Go for it. And I'm saying the same thing. All my Cancerian friends, go for it. So there you have it. Join me next month when, once again, we take a look at your forecast. Until then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now, guys.